Picture this. It's a stormy night. The sky is alive with swirling clouds and branches of lightning. Beneath this spectacle, a wise man, a prophet, sleeps soundly in a modest tent. His name? Enoch. His face, faintly illuminated by an eerie glow from a nearby lightning strike, tells its own story of thoughtfulness and premonition. But what lies beyond those closed eyes? The camera zooms in, with each ripple of thunder coming closer. And suddenly, we leave his world of stillness, plunging deep into the vivid, surreal landscapes of his visions. And then, my voice comes in, asking, what happens when a prophet's dreams become a roadmap for the end of the world? Enoch's apocalyptic visions were not just nightmares. They were warnings, prophecies, and cosmic blueprints for humanity's fate. In this episode, we plunge into Enoch's gripping saga of dreams filled with chaos, divine judgment, but also glimpses of a hopeful rebirth. What exactly did he see? And why does it reverberate through history, haunting us even today? Let's first understand Enoch's place in history. Imagine an era long before written laws, empires, or modern structures. In those murky beginnings, Enoch emerges, not just as a seer, but as a bridge between heaven and earth. He was more than a prophet. He was a dreamer. The Book of Enoch illuminates an extraordinary truth. His dreams served as conduits for divine messages. These weren't the fleeting, abstract kind of dreams we forget by morning. These were kaleidoscopic journeys threaded with daunting symbols, time-transcending narratives, and the electrifying presence of otherworldly beings. Picture Enoch late at night, his rough-hued desk illuminated by flickering candlelight. He painstakingly scrawls symbols and words onto scrolls, his hand shaking with both fear and purpose. His life wasn't ordinary. He wasn't just a man of meditation, but the voice that transcribed the warnings of angels and the will of something far greater. And yet, Enoch's nightmares weren't mere passive spectacles. He didn't just witness visions. He plunged into them as an unwilling participant in celestial drama. Within these dreamscapes, Enoch saw a disturbing tableau: the fall of powerful celestial beings, the moral erosion of humanity, and catastrophic signs of Earth's impending end. But as with all great prophets, the question loomed: why him? And what was he meant to do about it? Perhaps his most infamous vision involved the Watchers, celestial beings, angels if you will, who defied divine authority. Let's recreate this imagery for a moment. The dream begins bleak but serene, with a soft chorus playing beyond the visible stars. Then, things turn. Imagine streaks of light descending rapidly from the heavens as angelic beings, the Watchers, plummet to earth. But they don't arrive unchanged. Their brilliant glowing wings, radiant forms, lose their luster. As they step onto Earth's soil, the transformation is grotesque yet symbolic. Their essence dims, their forms corrupt into something too human. Their crime? A cosmic betrayal. The Watchers brought forbidden knowledge to humans, skills with metals, methods of sorcery, and dark sciences. But their actions had unforeseen ripple effects. Out of their rebellion against divine laws, the Nephilim giants were born, a strange blend of humans and angelic beings. These towering entities terrorized villages, consumed natural resources, and plunged the weak into despair. The world, which once bore seeds of promise, morphed into this dystopia with war and greed as daily norms. To Enoch, this vision wasn't just an alarming dream. It was the unveiling of humankind's darker tendencies. But what does any of this suggest, you might ask? Well, humanity's moral decay, coupled with the celestial betrayal, became a set piece in setting up the stage for the apocalypse. It asks a provocative question: does power, divine or human, inevitably corrupt? If rebellion triggered chaos, then the Great Flood became the ultimate divine cleanup effort. Enoch's dream of the flood feels like a slow-building symphony of tension. First, we see distant mountains cloaked in gathering dark clouds, silently swelling, as though the very sky mourns. Then the rains come, not as a blessing, but torrents of punishment that sweep away entire cities. Great waves chase down every crooked tower, built with the hubris of corrupted humans. The land remembers. It seeks erasure. But here's a crucial twist. Unlike the well-known tale of Noah's Ark constructing peace amid destruction, Enoch's perspective provides a vignette that's colder, cosmic, unsettling. In his dream, archangels like Michael and Gabriel execute sweeping judgments, ensuring that no sinner, human or fallen angel, escapes consequence. The watchers face imprisonment in shadowy pits. And interestingly enough, ordinary people, many complicit in their moral failures, aren't spared either. Stopping here begs the question, is divine wrath something born out of a sense of justice? Or is it symbolic of a clockwork mechanism, unfeeling yet inevitable, reducing the divine to a cold enforcer of natural law? Yet another domain of Enoch's dreams adds layers of fascination, cosmos-wide influences. His visions aren't Earth-centric, far from it. Visualize this. You're gazing upward in his dream, and right before your eyes, stars begin falling like fractured glass rain. Planets collide with the fiery, dramatic force that reshapes time. There's the shocking imagery of a darkened sun, almost as if the world's celestial clock rewinds entirely. Sometimes the symbolic imagery of collapsing stars mirrors human mistakes. When morality fails, it's as though Enoch reveals that the heavens rebel right alongside humanity. For some modern interpreters, this cosmic chaos isn't merely spiritual allegory, it hints at an ecological lens. Could Enoch's fiery celestial rebellion actually align with today's environmental tipping points? Oceans rising, skies polluted, ecosystems teetering like a finely balanced cosmic scale. But before you brace entirely for despair, Enoch's narrative flips, showcasing duality. This is where the heartbeat of every apocalypse shifts for something profound. After all destruction fades, he describes glowing rivers of light, meandering through what feels like rebuilt Eden scenery. Trees reign unconquered across bountiful fields, restored fully, a utopia uninterrupted. Human historical texts often share apocalypses. But what makes Enoch fascinating is this idea tied less towards everlasting destruction long-term. More rebirthing supplants. Darkness assembling temporarily cycles. Hint, contrasting influences. Goodness, capable rebirth. Intertwining, future, positive, dual-edged narratives. True choices, modern characters, symbolic celestial courts.